What if I told you that some presidents were so hated that their own people celebrated when they were overthrown, humiliated, or even killed? These were not just unpopular, they were feared, loathed, and seen as walking disasters in power. But here's the twist: some of them thought they were doing the right thing, others just pure evil in a suit. Today, we count down the top 5 most hated presidents ever, and the reasons will shock you. 5. Nikolai Chowescu, Romania's cold-blooded king. Chowescu ruled Romania like a paranoid king. He built massive palaces while his people starved. He banned abortions, ran a brutal secret police, and forced children into orphanages. By 1989, the hatred boiled over. A televised trial, a quick execution, and the people cheered. He didn't just fall from power, he was erased from history with bullets. 4. Adolf Hitler, the face of evil. He led Germany into one of the darkest times in human history. World War II, the Holocaust, destruction, and fear. Hitler's name became a symbol of evil. Even after his suicide, the world still hasn't forgiven. He was more than hated, he was cursed in textbooks, films, and minds forever. But how did one man gain so much control? 3. Idi Amin, the Butcher of Uganda. They called him the Butcher of Uganda for a reason. Idi Amin's regime was soaked in blood, over 300,000 people killed. He joked about cannibalism, expelled Asians, fed victims to crocodiles. He ruled with a smile and a machete. Even in exile, people feared him. His terror still haunts Uganda's past. 2. Pol Pot, the architect of genocide. Pol Pot wanted a perfect Cambodia, so he killed millions to build it. Teachers, doctors, even people with glasses were executed. He emptied cities and turned Cambodia into one giant prison. By the time his regime collapsed, the world had witnessed one of the worst genocides in history, and he never even stood trial. 1. Joseph Stalin, the cold-blooded Iceman. Stalin ruled the Soviet Union with an iron fist. He was a master of fear, purges, and propaganda. Millions died under his watch through famine, forced labor camps, and execution squads. People praised him in public ... and cursed him in whispers. He turned fear into a weapon and used it every single day. Power doesn't just change people, it reveals them. Some of these presidents started with promises and dreams. But somewhere along the way, something broke. The world remembers them not for peace, but for pain. But here's the real question: who did we leave off this list, and why do some people still defend them today? Subscribe to African Echo for more powerful stories like this. Comment below: who do you think is the most hated president in history? Share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth.